we have a fluctuating population, let's say. So I'm running towards Glade now. We have a third Snacks here.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
What's up, man?
You're going to Glade? Oh, you're at.
I'm heading to Glade right now. If we get a couple of more people, we could reasonably do something with Warden too. Well, actually Rails. I'd like to remind you that this week's testing is the increased cost of AoE abilities if you spam them. So it's really easy to run out of resources this week. No timers anymore, it's still double AP.
But it just it costs more to do the AoE stuff.
Yeah, it's like streaking on a sword though. Like the first time the normal cost and then it just gets exponentially more expensive as you spam it.
So that'd be all AoEs, or there's specific ones?
The ones that used to have the timers in the past 2 weeks.
Okay.
Now, why can't I dismount? What the hell? I wonder if I got DC'd.
It's very likely when stuff like doors and mounts start working weird, you're disconnected. I can see you standing next to me on your mount fighting some guards. Well, they're actually fighting you, you're just standing around.
Oh, nice. There's nobody around me. I'm just running around on my feet.
Okay, well, I'll try to kill these guards so that you don't show up dead when you get back. Because you're still here.
Super.
Okay, you're disappearing now, so my auto invite's gonna kick you soon.
Yep, just DC'd. That's my first one in a while.
Really? That's awesome.
Okay, moving towards the front door now that you are disconnected. I want you to make sure you're disconnected alive.
I appreciate it.
This game's so fucking unstable that if you disconnect dead, you might just show up dead when you get back. Okay, the reds are coming out of the keep, just move away.
As I log in.
If it lets you back in, just move away and go dark. Snack and I are gonna go take the mine in the meantime. The red scroll's moving around here, so there's a very large red group here. I don't want to go into the very large red group since it's just the two of us.
It took me back to High Rock.
That's actually probably better than resing here.
Come back and I'm dead in the same spot I was at.
It's either that or at High Rock is where it first started spazzing out.
We're flipping the mine here at Glade. I'm wondering if I should slot Purge.
Oh right, I can't fix my TV.
Okay, let's go look at the keep door. Maybe we can get in here now. ¿Qué onda, Marcelo? I'm gonna set a RAM with the hypothesis. Oh fuck, I don't have a RAM. Snack, do you have a RAM? Lovely. I need to remember to buy more.
I think I have 2.
Are you running Igneous, Snack?
I do not have it on my bar right
Okay, I'll keep it on mine then. I'm just trying to make sure that we're not duplicating a whole group buff for just a 3-man.
now. When Hales was one of the group, he always had me run Rapids instead of Igneous.
When you're the only stand person, it kind of makes sense that you run the Rapids and I run the Igneous because I can run them on this tune. And I can't really run Rapids because I'm on a Magicka tune. I just check every time so that we don't do overlapping efforts until we actually get like a coordinated composition and I actually know what everybody's always running. Oh fuck, I died.
So I have to remember to install Marks.
Okay, they're definitely defending this. Rails looks okay, so I'm just gonna come back here. I'm gonna turn in a quest though. Does anybody want 9 resources before I turn it in?
No, I actually have the 3 keeps. So it's always which is better, the 3 keeps or 9 resources?
For as few as we are now, I actually think that 40 players is gonna be the way to go.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't work at all when you have a very large group, like the healers and supports get absolutely no credits for it. But we're not very many, so it probably will work. If anyone has Kill 40, please share.
What's up, Bob?
Hello.
I have Kill 40 players.
That would be very nice.
Let me get rid of kill keeps. Alright, cool.
Did you share it just when I was in load screen? Perfect,
Where are we
thank you.
meeting again?
We're going to Glade. Está con descuento este juego ahorita. Lo estaban discutiendo en el Discord, en el channel de gaming.
Moving around to Glade, right?
It really doesn't matter where you ride from, either way. Oh, I needed to buy more rams. I'm gonna get some rams and make sure I have camps.
Oh, that's what I forgot. I can't. Those things are so expensive, so easily destroyed though.
Yeah. But then if you're always the asshole that doesn't put one, it just kind of... nothing works as intended.
I'm saying there should be a perk if it's your camp. Auto res. No wait required.
That would actually be kind of cool, that if it's your own camp, you don't have to wait for the cooldown. It would incentivize actually placing them.
Exactly. More currency will be spent. Which side were you guys attacking?
We were on the front door, we could run over. There's still a fight on the front door, so I'm kind of thinking we should maybe go back there, because there weren't that many reds. Like, it wasn't a Zerg, it was a handful. It was just a larger handful than we are. I'm hoping some, like, pure DPS are gonna show up, because I have kind of like a support version on her now. I put barrier instead of I. And I'm running the Igneous.
So, what's this week's AoE cast?
Increased cost. So more you cast, more it costs. There's no timer.
Not too bad.
It's actually worse than last week when you get used to it, because you just accidentally run out of your resources reapplying shit you really didn't have to. Like, out of these 3 weeks, after testing all of the three, I actually prefer the individual cooldown from, like, over all the others. Doors open. Because the global cooldown, that was just shit. And this is slightly impractical. I thought I would prefer this one, but I actually prefer the individual cooldown. But I think what I'm going to prefer most is the combination of, I think it's next week's testing is when you can only have 12 people in a group, and that your buffs only go to group members as well as your heals. I think that combined with the individual timers might be a reasonable way to improve performance and make this playable. I don't mind them, but I mind that the server can't deal with them. Yeah, like, I would be happy to fight them if I could actually get my skills to go off in their presence. Yeah, they weren't playing the map at all. Tyr does it, Rag does it. But they don't usually run a 24. It's very rare that they have that many people in group. I think they're more like 16-ish. There's some reds here, so be careful, there might be a bomb. I'm actually going to go to the scroll side and then upstairs to fight them.
prevents me from even casting anything. I think it's like some kind of rapids.
If you're on a magic attune, negate prevents you from casting pretty much everything. On stam, it shouldn't affect your stam skills, but I have some doubts something might be broken because I've had my bars grayed out for like no reason in a negate on the stam tune lately.
Because yeah, I'm back here on this back flag or whatever, and all of a sudden I think another player used some kind of speed buff, and I couldn't cast anything.
It could also be. Are there silencing poisons? Is there like a poison that will silence you? Because that would be it.
Never even thought of that.
You know, I totally get what you mean by the increased cost is like an issue because I'm having so much no problem right now.
Like my issue usually is that I'm not sure if the cast actually went off until I see the timer or the buff symbol. So then I just in case click it a second time. And having a cooldown on it is extremely conservative in terms of resources because I can't recast the second time if it actually went through. And if it didn't go through, the second time is the only one that counts. But now I just use all my resources trying to make sure that my skills are going off. Heading to the lumber mill. Remember, it's double AP, so stuff like resources is actually worth the effort.
You're in Greyhouse?
Yes, we are.
I want to be able to mount in air. That'd be awesome.
What do you want me to bring out, Satya?
If you had like a pure DPS, that would be the most helpful now. I have 2 healers, a stam support, and me on lockdowns. So just raw power to melt people. Or a sword, that's another very good thing. If you want to bring a sword to Birch and Decay Gate, that's also very good.
Okay.
Looking at the score, it's yellow in second place. We have both of our scrolls. I think we should port to Ash and go to the gate. On Wednesday, we got 100 KT at a keep. It was like instant campaign rewards full. It was very nice. And we weren't really even doing that much. It was just a good fight and double AP, so it played out very well. Now someone's asking, where is the DC scroll going? DC scroll isn't moving. What drugs are these people on? Oh, they mean the one that left to keep Dragonclaw. Okay. So I think Tyr's just farming with that scroll. Siege North Wall Ash. Let's go look at the North Wall Ash. That's the lumber mine side. I don't see any siege here. Checking the mine side just in case.
I hear some siege going off, but I don't see anything.
And now someone's saying that somebody's shooting a siege inside Ash. So maybe all these people are just reporting the sound without checking where it's actually coming from.
That's it.
I'm hit.
There's one person in tower on Ash Farm.
Okay, let's go clean that. It's probably a tower farmer. And then after that, we could take the middle gate and go to what's its face, Carmona. Díganme algo si van entrando en el Twitch para platicarles. He's trying to leave. He doesn't like us anymore.
He never jumped down.
Yeah, I have him tap target. Yeah, he's down now. Just tab him and you can see him through the rocks. He's going east on a large rock now.
I'm at gravity.
Yeah, he's a Templar. He's gonna javelin you down.
I didn't think that follow-up kill would matter.
I just fucking crashed.
I lost my tab on this guy.
He went out and then he cloaked out.
Okay, heading back towards the resource flag to get everybody together, and then we're gonna ride out.
I'll be back as soon as I can.
Oh, he's back. He's fighting one of us.
Almost there.
Is the guy still on the rocks?
I think I just might run a javelin and just like try to like
Yeah, you can run whatever you want today. Like, we're running very small and we're gonna pick up guildies, so you don't have to run like any specific build.
Alright, so you still don't want me to run Edie's? Or you still want that Edie's?
It is nice, but if you want to have something else on, you can just have something else on. Okay, I'm dead on top of Abin. I don't know where everybody else is.
Right behind you.
I'm trying to log you back in.
Game hates you today.
Game always hates me. Like I said, 2 or 3 times every time I'm in to
Thank you.
and it doesn't crash, it just stops. Like I'm in the middle of this big fight.
Templar on me.
Just freezes.
Getting Abby up and coming to you. Oh, we have to stay together. He picks us off one by one if we run off.
He's up top.
Yeah, I got the tap target again. I think this guy's kind of an example of how to 1vx on a Templar. So just kind of like javelin them away from you, run away, heal, javelin them away from you. Javelin's really good for...
Picks a platform where he can javelin you off. So
Yeah, he's not running any like 1 damage sets.
And he's running the monster helm that throws projectiles to the furthest enemy. Anytime he casts a shield, so he's spamming shields.
Pretty much get away from the rocks.
I'm slightly bored of this guy. When we're all together, we could move. We're heading towards the middle gates. We're still fighting this one guy here until you get here. You're on the opposite side of the keep.
I'm here.
Well, someone's standing on the door. Who's standing on the door? Because everybody's else is fighting, one person is standing by the keep, well, moving by the keep now.
That's me, I just probably res.
Okay.
Looks like I got 2 shot by that guy.
He just meteored me. He's worried. I could use a purge. Okay, I think I have everybody. We're leaving. We're going south. Let's meet at the flag. We need to get out of combat so we can ride.
He's chasing me for some reason.
Oh, he just wants to keep on fighting. Don't fight him, just come to everybody else. Like, as long as we stay with him, we won't do anything else useful, and we won't get any AP either. Okay, we're heading to the middle gate.
Does anyone else still need the kill 40?
I'm still holding it so you can turn it in if you need to.
I don't think I've finished it yet. I also have Brindle Farm.
That actually sounds like a reasonable thing to do after we take Carmelo.
Sorry, mine, not farm.
It doesn't really matter which one, just please share when you can. So I think the yellow's busy at nickel and we should be able to take this trouble-free. I can set the ram.
You got a ram now? Alright.
I bought a couple. Could use, yeah, siege shield, very good. Kill the guards, we get bad negates if the mages and the menders are alive. Since we're so few, we're all gonna keep counting on the ram, but if you have a regular ballista that you can set up close enough to the ram to count on the ram, that would be nice.
I just set one up. Anybody wants it?
Oh, I still have idiot siege. I should use my idiot siege so that it actually dies eventually and I can buy regular siege. Need to shoot some more. There is at least 2 guys upstairs, so be careful. Need purging going. Doors at 22. When it goes down, please don't run in onesie twosie. Let's go in together. Try to count on the ram between the oil drops and roll dodge away when it's coming down. Doors at 5. Couple more oils, so we have to endure. Okay, we're going to stack on the west side of the door. I'm gonna casting hots on everybody. If you have any movable, take it. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Go to the scroll side. There isn't any scroll. We're just gonna check here. Continuing to the back flag. Ground AoE is here. We have to kill the siege. My standard. Need whatever damage you have. I know we don't really have damage dealers, but whatever you have, just get it out and stay on the flag.
Congrats.
Told you it's easier in a smaller group to actually get kills. Oh, and on my healer, I usually get kills from like light and heavy attacks. Sometimes from bashing. Okay. Flip the front. Yeah, I like having a second setup on my healer tunes, that when it's small scale or solo night, I can just kind of like half-ass with a DPS without having to really change the tune itself. Just a second set of gear and a second set of bars. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm gonna go check upstairs. You guys can close the door. I'll let you know if there's a clusterfuckery going on. It looks safe here. I'm gonna check the west side of the oil line. Also gonna press the metal button because we actually took an outpost reasonably, and it wasn't a total PV door. After this place is safe and secure, we could go get Mama Bear for a little bit more AP. Okay, the door is at 100. We are heading to the west, southwest.
There's two AD right by us.
To your left.
Okay, these guys. Okay, let's kill these guys. Are we running proxies on the healers? Would it make sense to call the proxies?
Another one.
Switch it out.
When these guys get low, just bash them. Okay, he's down. There was another one. I saw the guards fighting someone to the north.
There was two up here.
Right here.
I found one here on by the porch underneath the bridge. He's dead now too. Was there still one up the wall here?
Oh, he ran away. Last time I saw him.
He was mounted.
Okay, now it's Mama Bear. Get another medal. There's an AFK AD in here too.
This was the previous AD after those mounted. Those ran away from us.
We chase your ass.
I guess she thought she could hide here.
Wasn't it obvious we were coming here though? There's a Psijic portal for someone whose inventory isn't always full. Okay, so Mama Bear wasn't up, checking the ogre boss. He isn't here either. Maybe somebody needs to sky shard. Okay, now he's here.
Maybe that's what they were doing earlier.
Yeah, maybe they killed Mama Bear and we're just trying to ride out. skills.
What exactly is that Voldrong weapon? It looks like this EV is impaled by their own weapon.
You mean the Volendron? The hammer? I'm stuck in load screen now.
The yellow guys.
Yeah, people are kind of not keen on all this Cyrodiil testing.
This yellow guys. There's 3 of us still here.
Inside?
I have the right to
Okay, I'm coming back in.
inside.
I'm coming back. Don't die. There's very little DC on in general. Yeah, no, I've seen people logging on. My standard should help with that.
Now they're coming from behind.
We have to kill the other one first, because this Comcast guy is the one that takes longer to kill. There's another one here at the boss place. Come to where Kron is. I'm trying to get the res on Axe. Can you guys try kite these dudes somewhere else? Like make them think we're retreating or something? Oh fuck, now I died too.
I'll go down. I'm rising.
You can just stand on top of the person who's resing and hold block to help the res, so that the enemy can't target them. Very well done to kill. Now one person res, the other one stand on top and block, and the remaining people fight this guy. There we go, thank you. My barrier, you should be a little sturdier, you can chase him now. Bash him, bash him, bash him. And he's very low. Instead of trying to execute, just bash unless you have an actual execute skill. There we go. I have to get, yeah, but we have to get out of here because double AP doesn't count in a delve. We're not in Cyrodiil. The cooldown and the cost increase don't count either. It's like a weird PvE where you get to fight people. I don't have an actual purger tonight.
About ready to hit on a door. Do a little roll dodge thing. That's my little trick. Because that roll gives you immunity
somebody's still in.
Yeah, I'm still on the load screen.
Okay, I'll ready check.
Okay, I'm out.
Okay, let's go. Back towards Carmala. Oh, okay, so returning to the topic of the Volendrun. Oh, they're sieging here. Come with me on the porch. We'll talk Volendrun later.
Same guys we just killed in the.
No, they're not the same guys. Much quicker. Let's burn their siege and then repair the door on the inside.
I bet you they're pissed.
Well, they were just gonna PV door. They thought we left. Some of these guards are still kind of restless.
I think it's because this thing did not work.
Yeah, someone
Yeah, one
has
of these guards is flipping out.
He's bugged.
So, did we get the share for the resource at Brindle?
I did not see that come through.
There it is.
I have Kingcrest Farm as well.
Let's just do the Brindle mine. It's much closer than King's Crest Farm. Then we can go look at the Volendrun thing.
There's an 80 right here.
Let's get the farm and then get to the hammer. Hammers are fun. So basically what the Volendrun does, it is kind of eliminate your own weapons and skills while you're carrying it. You get the special skills that corresponds to it. It's supposed to be first of a series of special weapons that's going to be launched, but I haven't seen any attempts to launch the other ones yet. So it's essentially a two-hander. And if you want to learn to use the skills, there's a little quest you can do. It's at the Alliance War base. There's an NPC standing there, then he opens a little portal, you can go in and you can learn to use the hammer. If you're fighting someone who has the hammer, just stay away from them when they do their ultimate. It kind of looks like an Eye of the Storm, but it also kind of looks like permafrost. It's like the spinning green thing and you just melt.
Is anyone getting really bad lag?
Yeah, my ping's pretty high, like unusually high for this type of activity. Like usually I do this kind of stuff at like 120 maximum. Now I'm 250. I only see one of you. Where's everybody else?
Still at the gate. We found one guy.
Oh, so you decided to stay to fight the guy? Okay, that explains everything.
Yeah, it's really laggy, so he keeps teleporting everywhere for me.
Can you guys come to the mine so you get the quest credit? If it's just one guy, he's gonna follow you.
Might be smart enough with the trade.
Or if at least one of the healers could come, because we're non-healers here on the flag, we don't have any purges and we're permanently on fire. You guys can still make it here for the quest, but you gotta come.
Yeah, we're slowly. He's like following us, so it's not like we can just turn our backs on him.
I already
Okay.
got initiative, so you guys can go on ahead. I can hold them here.
Yeah, just make sure that you don't stay on the flag if you're on the mine. I'm going towards the people to help them move. But if you flip it while we're not there, it won't count, so don't stand on the flag if you stay, Snack.
Alright, I'll get off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get these people.
It's like half yellow.
Just slightly move towards the south. Like, you don't have to run away, just instead of moving to other directions, just move south. Just come south, don't go west, just come south.
Well, it's north for me.
It shouldn't be north for you.
Follow you.
Oh yeah, because you're still at the, yeah, you're just staying there where I'm bringing everybody to the mine. But they're very determined to pew this person, so they're not coming. It's kind of like trying to make my cats not chase a cockroach. I'm like, guys, there's treats here, guys, treats, and they're like, cockroach. But I've killed the cockroach now, so we're all coming to the resource.
See, that was satisfying.
Yep, he kept chasing us. He freaking did.
Yeah, but that was only like
Die.
1.3k AP. We could have made like a 10k AP during that time.
You're missing the point.
The farm is starting to turn yellow again. We got one guard back on the flag.
Here we come to save the day.
No, you just come to take the quest credit. He's already been saved.
That's how we roll.
Okay, the hammers, neutral, and on nickel. When we get credit for this, we mount up and then we ride towards nickel. And while we ride, I will rediscuss this hammer thing.
Yeah, I probably cleaned it even here. I think I was too tunnel vision.
So basically, with the hammer, the thing is that it's slowly killing you as you hold it. And the way it's killing you, it's eating the AP that you have on your, the AP that you're making, rather. So you have to be making new AP from player kills faster than it's consuming it. Taking resources or keeps or fighting NPCs doesn't count. You have to kill players at a steady state, or the hammer is going to kill you. Then if you drop it because you died, because the hammer killed you or a player killed you, then somebody else will pick it up until its timer is done. Like, it's not permanently here, it shows up and then it kind of gets unsummoned.
I think I have a quest to get that.
You can't really have a quest to get this hammer, but there is a quest to play with the make-believe hammer that's at the portal at the base.
Ah, See, I never went through with that quest because I didn't know if that's something I should do as a healer.
No, it's very informative. You can do it on your own because it's just like a tutorial on how to use the hammer. And even if you're not going to wield it, it's helpful to know what other people can do with it. And it's a very short quest. Like, next time you have nothing to do for 3 minutes, just go in through the portal and learn to use the hammer. Hammer's moving away. I'm checking this nickel fight. I think the fight's at the well now. There's some pew-pewing going here on the hill. We're heading to Row Farm. See if we can flip this. This is a good place to set a camp if there is an actual fight for Row. Hi, Aiko. Okay, let's go look at the door. I think these are pugs. Okay, there's AD coming. Don't go up the stairs yet. The hammer's coming, so range. If you have ground AoEs you can leave, or traps you can set, those are nice. And feel free to pew-pew the hammer carrier, because there's another achievement for killing the dude who's carrying the hammer.
How do you know if he has a hammer?
There's like a beam coming out of him, unless your RDK is suppressing it. And also on your compass you see the hammer symbol. I'm gonna go around this building on the west side. They're all coming through. Back off towards the flag. If the yellow starts pushing, we're going inside the tower. So when you see that they're progressing towards you, just move away towards the tower. Be wary of all this crap on the ground, like crates and these fences, so you don't get stuck. Okay, next time we die or port, remind me, we need to go check the golden vendor. As you might be able to tell, Dracarys is on DC now. We have some drag people here with us because they're not grouped yet, they're just kind of peeping around. Yeah, they're running blue this campaign. We're going inside now. If you're a healer, you can stand on the stairs or on the balcony. I'm gonna stay by the door to do lockdowns. So someone just heal around the entrance. That's very good. I have a standard if they come in. It's now. They're coming in now. My standard's out downstairs. I've been locked down most of this time. Reapplying my standard. Kill the ones here in the corner where Crown is, downstairs, on the west side. Gatos andan brincando, mucho ruido raro. Ay, ¿qué haces? That's the hammer alt, the green stuff, stay away from it. Yeah, it fills pretty much the entire tower, but you want to be in it as little as possible because it's gonna melt you. There's so much yellow everywhere. I'm gonna try to go second floor, I'll probably die on the way. Okay, shopping time. Gonna go turn in the mine quest and then check northern for shopping. So the hammer quest portal, it's right here where I'm jumping. If you don't see a portal yet, you haven't spoken to the NPC who chills around here. If you see a portal, you just go in the portal and you do the quest, and you can actually do it right now if you want to. It's very, very fast. Basically, you just pick up the hammer from a stand, and then you use all of the skills on the NPCs there, and then you come out. It's literally just a weapon use tutorial.
Go ahead and do it.
Yep. And if you feel confused, just let me know what's going on and I'll tell you what the dude wants you to do. In the meantime, I will investigate the golden vendor.
That was a pretty good fight. Before that fight had killed any, I was at 12. So we killed a lot of people.
Okay, there's Bogdan, shoulders, Defiler ring, Grundwolf, shoulders too. I should maybe get some of those shoulders, that's a very nice, helm. Morihal's rings, Zen's rings, that's actually, the sentry dress is pretty interesting for, some specific builds. I'm just gonna get some of these pauldrons. paying a brief visit to the bank. ¿Qué onda, neta? ¿Cómo llegaste tú? Yo pensé que estaba Heiko. How's the hammer quest going?
I think I'm just in a non-ending group of kill a bunch of groups of people.
Yeah, you just need to, with the non-ending one, the point is that you need to build your alt and use your alt. Then it's gonna progress.
Takes forever to build the ult.
Okay, so let's start going towards Nickel. Come when you can from the hammer thingy. Fastest way to build ult is either let them attack you and block, or just light attack things, so you get ult every 6 seconds, I think. If you have the alliance or passives, you also get ult anytime you kill someone.
Ah, blocking did it.
Yeah, we're gonna go check out the hammer again. Why do I still have major defile on me? Why do I have permanent major defile on me?
Oh, it's
Okay, yellow's coming on the gate right now. We're gonna try to fight them here. I'm trying to chain Tumba. Oh, there's too many, there's too many. If you're not here yet, just say it, Ash. Okay, the hammer went blue. Turning back, turning back. Trying to support the hammer. Okay, I think they're flattening the hammer. Trying to run to the side of them so that they won't run all over me. I'm stuck at the camp. Okay, I'm raising at the keep. If you're squishy, your best contribution might be running oils or fire siege, or if you have one of those lancer siege thingies on top of the door towards the AD. This guy here running a meat bag has the right idea. If you're out here, just get inside. I'm gonna set a camp on the inside in case they burst us. You can also use the hammer to break doors and walls very quickly, so when yellow gets the hammer, they can come in very fast.
yes, it would be amazing how quickly
If I had a larger group, I would make us set up siege on the inside on the ground to act as a defense, but we don't have enough people for that to be effective. So we're just going to pew pew, and then if they do come in, we're just going to go in later.
I'm using a siege to kill a siege.
Good boy. Fight fire with fire. Okay, so I fell on the ground and got a rather large number of AD thinking it's important to fight me.
Of course. You're already free laying on the ground.
Keep's not burst yet, you can just res here. Hammer is yellow, so expect things to go down very fast. This guy's got the right idea running the Lancer here.
Yeah. Trying to go up top.
Pancakes is asking for a camp, but I already set one.
Question: does the Ghost percent work against siege?
I'm not sure. Zos makes many exceptions for Siege. It should. I'm gonna jump down here on the northeast side to kind of try to flank them. I don't understand why I still have Major Defile on me, like I've had it for minutes now.
Kinda like the one thing you're waiting for 6,000 days.
Yeah, but this reduces healing down on me 30%, so this is kind of a big deal.
That's if it's really there.
It shows up on my active effects, and it shows up on my debuff tracker.
Oh, really? Okay,
So somehow I have Major Defiles stuck on me. I'm heading towards the AD camp if anybody can come with me. It's to the south of where I am now.
I did not know you could repair a door while it's in siege. I'm so doing it right now.
that's nice that it's bugging out like that.
Keep Sunburst to just reset the keep. Or at least it was. I got a long load screen now. It is still.
Wait, I can repair too.
Maybe they broke it again, or maybe AD isn't actually sieging. Hey, the door's at 100. This makes no sense. I'm going up on the wall to see what's going on outside again. I'm gonna jump down and go towards the mine.
Yeah, it looks like they gave up and they're just attacking each other out here.
I want to take this resource so that we restore port, because if it's unburst, if we take a resource, other DC could actually port here. There's one red guy to the northeast of us, kind of looks like he wants to 1B X's.
There's some yellow coming in right behind them.
Kill the red before the yellow gets here. Maybe he's just blood porting, or he's very bad.
Maybe he gave up. He's like, yeah, there's 7 people here. or something.
Because he ran in like a wrecking ball and then he just like stood there. Kid could be, I guess. Okay, where's this famous yellow? Okay, we're heading towards the hammer.
Jim attack.
And I still have Major Defile on me, like, why though?
Try a Templar purge here.
I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this.
Maybe the same reason why I can repair a door and you got that on.
Yeah, something's wrong. Let's go kill this yellow that's to the east of me. Did he go dark? Hell? yellow.
Found him right behind you.
A whole bunch of yellows to the east. That's where the hammer's at.
Big fight for the win.
Okay, going towards this huge bunch of yellows that's to the northeast of us. Get some shields and buffs or something going. Just focus the low health ones that are like in the front line, so that we can smoke them and then the guys behind them become front line.
I don't know why, but I love that freaking lance whip I can do.
I think Dragon Knight now. Are you a Dragon Knight?
No, you and I are Dragon Knights. Abin's a Sork, and the other two are Templars.
I know the Dragon Knights have like a.
Empowering.
Oh, the ultimate?
Yeah, it's kind of like a Magicka Dawnbreaker. Oh, I wish I had my Eye of Storm. I'm going in with my, what's it called, Standard. Just smoke these guys with something. I have almost nothing. I'm just gonna do, what's his face? I'm missing so many words these days. Maybe I have brain damage. Pulsar. I'm just gonna do Pulsar. I told you this is the perfect group size to do a kill party.
So much fun.
Okay, let's kill the onesies, twosies, twosie. Okay, I died southwest. I'm resing at the keep and coming back. Except the keep's burst.
Oh shit.
And I'm out of the reach of the camp. Can we get a camp on this side, maybe? That's an epic fail on my part. Not. No, there's too many yellows. You can't get to me now.
You're in a bunch of yellows.
Looks like the keep behind that as well. 2 keeps. Defending Fort Allen.
I'm taking this camp. And I still have the fucking Major Defile on me, like there's no way to get it off of me.
Really? Even though you died, normally.
Yeah, it's still on me.
Try reloading your UI or
Getting run over again. I'm gonna respawn at base just to try to do a reload UI and see if I'm still majorly defiled.
I was trying to set up a camp in the keep. I was saying it was too close, but I don't see any. I don't see any other camps in here. A bunch of yellows inside. Although it looks like we're pushing up.
Voy a tomar un break para ir por más agua mientras se recarga esto. right back. I reloaded UI and I still have major defile on me. I really don't feel like reloading. Oh, we have like half a raid left, so fuck. Let's just call this challenging healing. I'm just testing you guys. We're right in from rails. Friend of mine tells me it's a known bug for this week. This you get major defile and you just stay with it.
Really? So I guess the is the schlag totally off the game.
Checking your character screen, like where you look at your attributes and such, if you also have major defile on you already. Mine's right underneath Battle Spirit.
Yeah, I checked it as soon as you mentioned it, and I did not see it. Because I always seem to get where you burn for 140,000 days.
Yeah, I've gotten that many times, and sometimes the thing where somebody streaks you and it kind of sticks on you too. And then it's difficult because you have to be constantly breaking free because you're like permanently, not really stunned, but like not really not stunned either. Like in some weird oblivion limbo between being streaked and not being streaked. I noticed Microsoft bought all this. I think we're gonna get blue screens in addition to load screens. I'll meet you guys at the farm. There seems to be some kind of a commotion at Ash Farm.
Oh yeah, down here by the. I think most of us are down here by the gate.
Yeah, we're trying to break the gate before they start. So
There's maybe 40 reds here at the farm, so they're kind of already on this side of the gate.
No, this is yellow guys. We're fighting a bunch of. We're fighting.
There's some blues here. I'm gonna push in with these blues.
I want to come back to Ash.
So you're at the farm.
Yeah, I'm at the farm with a handful of blues and a whole shit ton of red. I think the blues are Zan's army. I think the reds are about to jump out of the tower.
They went outside in the back. It looked like they were gonna try and sweep us.
Yeah, they're pushing the flag now.
That is a lot of reds. Wow.
It is. Trying to get away, but I don't think I can. Let the keep sunburst so we can res here.
Some of this has like wooden scaffolding on this outside stone here, which I can jump through it.
I didn't understand. Outside where, and you can jump through how? Let's go to Glade. I kind of think that those reds on the farm are too many.
Yeah.
Hi, Freddy. We're doing okay. Oh god, that's all the reds going to the door. Let's just ride past them. So we do need to keep Glade so we can keep the scrolls. The game's unusually broken this week. We don't have any cooldowns. We have the increased cost with casting repeated skills. I think we can take this farm now because the red's left. And I have permanent Major Defile on me now. I've had it for like maybe half an hour and it's not gonna go away. I tried purging, then I tried dying and rezzing, then I tried reloading UI. It doesn't even have a timer on it, so like there's no way it's gonna go away. It's one of those this is my life now kind of situations.
Bon Jovi song?
As soon as we flip this, we go Glade. So good to have you, Freddy, because we don't really have any full DPS.
I'm still working on my DPS these days. The adjustments have been rough.
And there's going to be more adjustments. Did you read the patch notes for the next DLC?
Of course not. I'm gonna rely on your major brain.
They're messing with pretty much every single imaginable buff. Like stuff like major protections and minor and whatnot. Everything's been modified. Some stuff that used to be like 30% reductions or gains are now like 10. And then stuff that used to be 10 is now like 20. So a lot of the buffs that we've been kind of relying on have been heavily modified.
I know what it is.
I think it was major protection and major, what was the other one? Vitality that were like really heavily affected. I'm pretty sure I wrote my most of my observations about this somewhere on the CH Discord.
Do you think it's still worth running a Harmony Necro? I think major vulnerability is like 10% now instead of 30.
Basically, I think Magicka ones aren't very powerful anymore, especially with the messing with the major and minor buffs. But as stam should be entirely viable. But there's like some doubts about the viability of Magicka necro damage.
That's too bad. I've been working on my necro.
It doesn't mean you can't do it, you just can't do it the same way you used to do it. But it looks like they're buffing the Colossus actually. Like people can be re-affected by the debuff it applies in the next patch, whereas they can't now. Now there's like a cooldown. Okay, I'm pretty sure there's a farm group somewhere. Let's go check upstairs. I'm going to go to the west and then counterclockwise upstairs. There's one dead red here on the ground. Does anyone have eyes on a live group of reds anymore? I'm gonna check if I can still jump down from this balcony with my major defile. Looks okay. Beware bombers if you're repairing the door. I'm gonna share out the kill 40 because Freddy just joined. Let's go take a resource. Double
Will you
AP.
share again? 'Cause I'm at
Sharing
120.
again. I will take the 20.
Oh, I must have done 40 already because I didn't get it.
I got the 20. Thank you. I'm heading towards the farm. I think this is uncontested.
Does anyone have 9 resources?
I have 3 keeps, unfortunately.
I'll take that.
Yeah, right.
We're going back to Ash. I just saw. No, actually, no. Take that back. Rails is burst.
Oh, I'm sorry. I got 40 keeps too, or they take the 40 players, so I don't.
Oh, right. No worries.
When you turn in the 40, it's going to give you the 3 keeps back probably, unless you had it from a different day.
No.
My quest today was 9 resources because after I turned it in, it wouldn't give me anything anymore. According to me, I changed the stream info. Maybe I never saved it. I don't see anything here on the farm side. There's a ram on the front door going there.
Oh, yeah, there's yellows on the front door. On our ramp.
I'll do my standard. Freddy can melt them. Toomba's there, be a little bit careful. Okay, I think we did well. Let's burn the ram. And I would repair the door from the inside just in case. Does everybody have a keep recall stone? I'm thinking we could recall to Dragonclaw to go take Winters and or Bruma. We just need to get far away from the keep to be able to recall.
Hey, Commander, you just joined?
Nice.
Well, this is like it was last week at this time. We're defending against EP and EP and AD. How is it going tonight?
Seems to be the same.
Well, we were quite underdogs when we started. It's been slightly improving as more DC gets on. Game's as buggy as ever. I have been able to gain a permanent major defile, and it's not leaving. I will just have it forever.
Have you logged on?
I haven't tried that yet because I kind of like don't like taking long load screen risks while I'm supposed to be leading. So I'm just gonna suffer. I tried reloading UI, I tried dying, I tried purging. And I'm gonna try taking Dragonclaw Mine. As soon as you guys get here, because I have major defile and I can't solo a resource.
I'm heading there right now.
I haven't heard of him putting that one on yet. Those dang deep ups for 50,000 days.
It doesn't have a timer, that's the worst part about it.
Wow.
It's like there's Battle Spirits, Major Defile, Boon the Shadow, ESO Plus member. I'm like, what the fuck? It's like a characteristic now. It's a feature. We're in Greyhost, so if you just look at your map, if it says Greyhost, you're in the correct place.
Got a regular ballroom blitz going on down here.
Okay, we're heading to Winters as soon as we can mount. We're gonna try the part again that I always fail about hopping on the ice.
We always just go around the ice.
I made it! No, fuck, I didn't. Like half a foot short and she dismounted on the opposite shore.
So when are all those big changes happening, Satu?
I can't remember the release date for the next. Can somebody remember when the next DLC drops?
No, I don't.
Is it like a while off or something?
At least a couple of weeks, maybe a month away. Like it's on the PTS now. Like something in my brain says 20-something of October, but my brain hasn't really been my brain for the past few days. I'm wondering why I have somebody's retarded cousin's brain. I don't know what happened to mine.
Because you've been working a lot. And your medium for work is probably annoying in a new way.
Ah. I actually also went to the supermarket. I took the risk of actually leaving the house because I needed vegetables because I thought I was just gonna like go nuts, like I'm like deprived of everything imaginable. So I just got some vegetables and I'm hoping my brain's gonna get better. Oh, I get liquor delivered. It's very easy to order liquor, but getting fresh vegetables and fruits, it's more difficult because I kind of like don't want to trust anyone else picking it out. But if I tell them exactly what beer or gin to get, like they can't fail it. But you can totally fail picking up like avocados. Going to Back Flag. I never thought I would be the kind of person who just like orders liquor on Amazon, but I have become that kind of person. think this was a PV door. Let's close the door and leave. There's a bomber somewhere. I think he's on the outside. Anybody on the porch who could tell me what's going on there?
Nothing. Just my blood stuff.
Your
That
blood
jumps
stuff.
down.
Oh, okay. Earth core. Looks like it's Bleaker's time. Let's start writing. Do we want to go get another boss buff?
I'm fine with that if you want to do it.
We could take this cave here. We rarely go to this one, so someone might need the Sky Shard. And if someone still needs the what's its face, the lead for Snow Shredders.
Did you go inside the cave already?
I'm trying, I'm in a load screen.
Okay, no, I guess I don't see the crown anywhere, so.
It's in the oblivion of load screens.
Okay.
Neither in nor out. Okay, I'm inside now. I'm ready checking for those who are still stuck. So in this one, the Sky Shard should be in the right-hand branch. So we're gonna go there just in case anybody needs it. And it's supposed to be upstairs, unless I remember incorrectly which cave this is. So don't jump down until you check if you need the Sky Shard. No, I'm thinking of a different cave. What do you say?
Are you still using ID cam?
I am, but today it's not really that necessary because we're not trying to coordinate, we're just trying to kind of small man, each to their own. Okay, take the Sky Shard from the box, and there's a boss right underneath us called Xander. Trying to pull him here. He doesn't want to come, we gotta jump. Okay, let's go back through the tunnel we came from, unless you guys really... Let's go to the other second boss, so that it's not tempting anymore next time. So take the side tunnel. Get people there clear. Checking if the second boss is here. Yes, right here, this lady with the bow, Endara, she's the second boss. And we're taking the tunnel to the south. Marcelo, yo también juego, pues últimamente Path of Exile, a veces StarCraft. ¿Qué más estoy jugando? Compré uno en Steam que se llama Northgard, que está simpático. Estoy avanzando un poquito en el Story Mode. Civilization 6. ¿Y qué más estoy jugando? También compré For Honor, pero no he jugado eso mucho. ¿Y qué más juego? Solía jugar Diablo 3, pero en realidad Path of Exile es súper parecido a eso, entonces no me hace falta jugar Diablo ahora. Pienso jugar New World cuando salga, ya tengo clave beta para la primavera que viene. ¿Qué más juego? No me acuerdo.
That is nuts how short attacks do more damage than my long range power attack.
In the patch notes, there was also stuff about the fixing some of the heavy and light and medium attack stuff. I would really recommend, like, one day when you're really bored and like nothing interesting is going on, look at the patch notes on the PTS forum. We're gonna take the back gate to go to Chal. Does anybody have a quest for Chal Keep by chance? I don't have any keep quest myself.
Hey, Chalman Keep?
Yeah, Shaman Keep. Pues a mí me gustan en realidad juegos donde yo puedo construir cosas de forma colaborativa. O sea, nada más andar piu piu disparando a cosas como que no me agrada mucho, pero si puedes hacer como un build y coordinarlo con otras personas. O puedes, no sé, construirte una casa o aprender un crafting o alguna cosa así.
Yep.
Oh, they just took it. We were like 30 seconds out. Let's take the farm. It's burst again, so there might be a D-tick later. But we'll take the farm, so if it unbursts, it becomes at least communicable with Bleakers. Ailes doesn't have resources, so port's kind of broken. Everything's painful now with this cost increase thing. Like, I actually preferred the individual skill cooldown to this.
Is this that it just doesn't let things go off, or is your magicka and stuff go down?
It's supposed to be so that if you recast one of those skills that used to have a timer in the other testings, the cost would be going exponentially up. So recasting is like a really bad idea. but I have like this reflex wanting to recast things.
Yeah.
So the individual cooldown was actually kind of helping me because I couldn't stupidly recast stuff that was still active.
Plus, not knowing if it went out with the lag.
Yeah, because that's the thing, like, I try to cast everything 2 or 3 times just because I think it won't go out. And now if it does, I'm entirely drained. Oh, there's a lot of red here. Let's just get into the inner. Don't go to the porch, they will kill you if you go to the porch. Try to get to the inner postern. They're already inside. If you get here, get to the top. If you're not inside the inner yet, don't come in right now. I don't see other DC here. There's some other DC on the ground floor. I'm going down on the merchant side, and I'm preparing to drop a standard. I'm pushing the front flag now. No need for alts. My standard on the door, some alts there now, please. Moving my standard again, if someone can synergize, that would be nice. Don't stand in the doorway opening if you can help it, because there's a lot of dots coming in from there. I could use a purge where I am on the scroll side. Use a purge on the front flag. There's lots of reds in here. I'm probably gonna melt in a few. Oh, I got the purge. I might be good. I might be good. I'm trying to go upstairs, but I can't break free. Meet me upstairs if you can make it there.
Man, like he just didn't want to do what I wanted him to do.
No, nothing wants to. I'm gonna try to jump down to get a camp. Oh, I just died.
We're too close to an enemy keep. Gotta go out.
Up top, I don't know if anybody's still here.
It's not too jiggy. You can take it out.
I have it now. I'm checking if it's safe to take it. I'll take it. Fuck. I don't know if I declined it or if it went away just as I tried to accept it. The reds are coming in. Save yourself. I was trying to answer to a student on Discord.
You need to camp up. I found a place finally.
Yeah, it would be nice to have a camp. I don't see any DC camps around here.
Camp up.
Oh, I actually declined it because I'm dumb.
Showing the problems, the first step to recovery.
Oh, wonderful. There's somebody making a beeline to the camp like he knows exactly where it is.
I'm not in range. I can't take it.
I'm resing up leakers.
I should probably do the same.
Hello.
Hi. Okay, riding back towards Chal. I'm actually kind of happy the Reds took it back because if we take it, we get the key quest.
Thanks for the attempt, though.
There's this really nice little add-on, and then there's also an option in RDK that should do the same. That when you have the camp active on your quick slot, it keeps drawing the range around you, so that you can actually see, like on the map, the symbols of your group members, and you can tell if they're within range or not before you set it down.
One add-on that?
A forward camp preview. Could use help if you're on the gate with me. Need a purge? Okay, that was a perfect earth core, but I still died. I'm just gonna ride back, fight these two guys. There's two of them. Don't risk it resing me. I'm coming back. Yeah, but they'll just smoke you while you're resing.
No, I had a second, then you would have been up.
I was getting ready to block for him. So
They're trying to hurt us.
you win, Freddy. You're up.
I'm nearly back. Throwing Hots and Igneous. Like, this guy's Growth Dart does a lot of damage.
There's a whole, like, bunch of GC here just chilling up at,
Oh, they're probably grouping up to ride out together, which is probably what we should do too, because we really need the springs to be able to survive these guys.
chilling here at Bleakers.
Nah,
I think they're coming to Bleakers.
Yeah,
they are. They are. There's 8 that already have passed me.
Okay, I'm heading to the top at Bleakers on the inside.
I advising them, they're coming down.
If we have oils, it would be helpful to run the oils. If you're a healer or you have a purge on, please between pouring the oils, just cast your heal. I'm still waiting to see them come down. Okay, I was just about to clarify that we are totally not in Black Rage, so picking up people who are in Black Rage would be bad.
I'm sorry. I could confuse. Entering campaign. Great. Perfect. Yep. The IS-10 pad is 67 and all core were running at 100% for like 5 minutes.
That's very nice. Did you figure out what happened to the old one? Guys, I think we need to go fix rails again. AD's trying to take it, so I'm gonna go to Southern and ride from there.
I mean, my old,
Yeah, your old water cooling, like, what happened to it?
probably the age. It was like 5 years, 6 years old, so maybe that.
I think it's kind of terrifying when your cooler start making noises and your computer overheats.
Yep. I was okay, I think I'm gonna close everything.
Yeah, I would too, because there's like some really expensive components in there.
Yep.
Okay, where are we going again?
We're going to Rails, trying to save it from AD.
Ran into a group with other pugs. Looked like they were gonna come and attack.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Bleakers is going to be gone, but I'm not really worried about Bleakers. I'm worried about Rails, because if they open the gates, they take our scrolls, and we're in the lead now, so that's what they want to do.
Oh, we routed them.
I'm going to go through the postern door here on the outside where the camp is. It looks kind of okay on the inside. I think the yellow are sieging on the front porch, so let's go to the inn of the inner and look at them on the little balconies next to the door. I don't see a lot of DC here. The door's open now. They're in now. I think we just have to try to get together so we can push them. I'm hoping someone's gonna like flank them when they push in, but I don't see anyone else yet. I'm on the second floor on the little D-shaped balcony thingy that goes around the front flag. Let's kill the guy who's here on the second floor with us. If he leaves, don't follow. We're trying to group up.
I'm with you.
Okay, I have a couple of people with me. Good. Let's go on the transit. Down the stairs on the transit. Buff up and get your shields going. I'm gonna do a barrier and we're pushing back flag now. If you have a proxy, put it on. I haven't been counting them because we had so few DPSs. If I start seeing people use it, so I'm gonna start counting them too. Hold the back, keep moving a tiny bit, like don't stand still. Bad negate, stay away from the bad negate.
Then you're up.
Just keep circling around them, don't stand in their AoE damage, pew pew. Oh, Wily's there. Okay, we have to retreat towards the scroll side. Going towards the front flag from the scroll. We'll fix the front. Range the one guy that's in between the flags, very good. Going on transit side. Avoid the center door. The center door is the worst choke here. Snack, can you res here? Oh, it's still burst, you can't res. Let's go clear the balcony on top of the back flag. I'm trying to lock them down, get any damage you have on them. They're dying, we're doing very well. Careful with the transit side, they're pushing back from there. I'm on the scroll. Moving towards the front flag from the scroll side door. Everybody meet on the front flag. We're gonna go to the transit side and then back to the back flag. Up the stairs next to the back flag. Checking the front. Wiley hasn't released. He's still waiting for a res. Let's patch up this inner door entirely. Let's get some hots going so you don't get bombed. It's taking damage. We have to go upstairs and jump down on them. I'm going up on the transit side, but it doesn't really matter where you go up. We're gonna meet on the transit side mini balcony. We're gonna jump down on the south side of this balcony, heal up and buff up here. Then we're pushing towards the front door. Okay, I think Zan got them. Let's finish repairing this door. Very nicely done.
I don't know. I think I kind of like being able to repair a actively defending fort.
It didn't let me just now when it was actively under attack, so it must have been some hammer-related bug. That meat bag is enemy because it left a damage circle on the ground. Let's go find it. You jump down. Okay, and he is gone. I kind of want to turn in the kill 20, but I also kind of want to get to Ash, so I'm just going to mount up and start riding towards Ash. Almost 30k DTIC.
Nice, very nice.
Finally made sergeant.
My DK's the captain now.
Was that a Grand Overlord?
I said, yeah, Grand Overlord? Wow.
I only have that on my Magical Templar.
Working on it. I made ring 48 last week.
Very nice. It's so painfully slow in the last 5. But this double AP probably helps a lot.
I got like 2 in just one.
There's a fear when you come through the door, so be prepared to break free. We're gonna kill this guy who's camping the door. these guys here by the corner. Don't push too aggressively, they have the upper hand, they have reinforcements on the porch. If you start becoming underdogs, just come like behind the keep. Don't face them head on. We're going on the top of the wall here. Come on. We'll get the resis when they move on. I need people in the north corner tower.
Crash.
This has been happening in very populated keeps. Moving along the wall, like shadowing the yellows, cleaning this one guy who's sieging here. We're working towards that other tower. We're gonna need some ults when we go upstairs because there's many. We're cleaning this wall, we're burning all the siege on the way. If more people can make it to Crown, that would be extra helpful. We have to get to the middle level of this tower because they're now sieging us instead of sieging other people. I'm on the second floor of the east corner tower. Going on third level. I think nobody's with me. Somebody's with me.
It's me. I'm there, coming there.
I'm going on the third floor. Oh, I just fell to the ground level. I'm coming to the second again. Doing my barrier. Going upstairs to the third now. Someone's still with me. We don't have to kill these guys, we just need to make them not siege. I'm dropping towards the outer front. Going to the top of the outer front. Could use a purge real bad. I melted. Yeah, this is kind of weird. No camps either. Is anyone alive who could set a camp?
Nope.
Okay, I will turn in the kill 20 and right back from Ales. Looks like I might get rezzed. No, it's just a merry-go-round. I'm rezzing. Does anybody want to kill 20 before I turn it in?
No, I didn't make it.
I'm sharing 20 and 40 just in case. If we have a silent partner who's not saying anything. And I have Templars now, if anybody wants Templars. How bad is the situation at Ash?
We're holding our own on the front door. They had the front door down, but they're not.
Okay, then we're coming there. If it were hopeless, we would go Dragon Claw, but since you're kind of holding, we're coming.
I'm dropping oil on them, killing a lot of people.
Very good. Si tuviera ya más público no fuese tanta mentira que esté en español el stream. O si tuviera alguien con quien jugar en español. Tengo un amigo peruano que juega. Pero él anda ahorita en otro grupo donde tampoco pues nadie más habla español. Y en este grupo una chava habla francés, pero pues es mi francés tan mala, que malo que no, pues no sirve para este tipo de cosas. Gonna check the well. Well's down. We're almost back at Ash. How's it going?
It's still going good. We're still defending.
Disconnected.
It's a crowded place. It's gonna be difficult to get in. There is this urban legend that if you cast a lot before you go in, and if you're like near a group member so that you're calculating each other's buffs, you wouldn't crash so easily. So I usually just like hop like crazy. There's this other urban legend that if you look at the ground instead of looking in front of you, it renders less things and you won't crash.
I think we're pushing them out of the key break.
I'm coming in through the outer. There's some yellows here. I'm gonna push these guys. There's some behemoths guys right here.
5k AP for killing people.
Nice. Amy just disconnected like properly. Can someone bash this Heimdall guy? We should kill his buddy who's on top of the wooden stairs.
He knows me. I killed him the other day. It's not him.
Can you guys consider getting to Crown when it's safe? I think I have one person with me. Getting pushed, have to jump down, go underneath them on the same wall, opposite direction. Going all the way towards the outer door. Kill this Vertex guy who's in Crown. Yes, it's working. Going second floor in this tower. Move towards the west, southwest. On top of the outer door. Charge ults on these guys that are on the northeastern tower. I almost have a standard. When I have it, we're pushing into them.
This guy's trying to res. You're not going to get the res. I'm not going to let you.
Okay, we are going to proxy in 1, 2, 3, proxy now. We are going on top of that tower. What the fuck am I dark? I'm clicking the wrong button. We're proxying again. I counted down the wrong way because I'm a retard. 3, 2, 1 now. Pushing northwest along the wall. Keep pushing. High barrier because this guy's kind of doing a lot of damage. And he died. That's pretty Pretty nice. Let's go look at the outer door. Front door's almost down again, says Ray. It's at 23%, 22 now. If you have anti-personnel siege, please set it down pointing towards the door. I'll do my best to lock them in, lock them down when they come in. If you also have lockdowns, come with me near the door. If you don't have any of that, please set meat bags, even scatter shots, fire siege. That's nice.
Raid team, so we should be cool.
Yeah, I still see yellows outside the door. The door is at 13. I'm gonna go in the tower just to see what's going on outside. I'm on fire now. Okay, my major defile's gone, but now I have a permanent visual of being on fire. I guess this is much better than the major defile. Using this guy's Storm Atronac to build my ult. I really love it when Sorks throw you a Storm Atronac just so you can build ult safely. Okay, dropping down on the northeast side of the outer door. Pushing towards the gate, but not on the road, but on the northeast side of the road, behind this rock here. Heimdallr guy is here again. Turning towards the road now. Trying to clean these guys. I need a purge. Going towards the gate again.
Tent is burning.
This guy's so annoying to kill. Okay, I'm gonna put a barrier on us so you can just smack this guy without worrying for your own health. Kill Tumba too. There we go.
More coming from gate.
Okay, let's turn towards the gates. I kind of wanted to go to the lumber because that looks suspiciously like a camp. 91k defense.
Oh my god, I'm at like 77k on the trot right now. Good lord, I just got here. Thank you guys for sharing the loot. Good lord.
Our skills not really recurring, so it's okay.
I'm gonna proxy in 3, 2, 1, now. I'm pushing into these guys, trying to lock them down. Trying to fear them and chain them in. Kill June 1. Somebody bash June 1, please. kill William Gannon. Actually, scratch that. Kill R. Deckard. Okay, Deckard's down. Kill Tumba again.
Deckhand or whatever his name is down.
Tumba's down now too. Kill Cloddy. Cloddy fucking melted. Deckard's up again. Kill Deckard again.
One more.
Okay, Deckard's down. Very nicely done.
The gate. I don't know where he went.
Excellent, Davis. Thank you.
Very, very nice. They did take the lumber and there's something going on at the door. Let's go look at the door. Drax seems to be going towards the gate, so maybe they'll close it. One yellow's still here. Okay, those two died. Very nice. Okay, it looks safe here by the door. Let's go look at the lumber mill.
Lumber's ours in 10 seconds.
That's good, because there's also something fishy going on at Ailes. Okay, lumber's blue. Let's get into keep and port to Ailes.
EP is taking Ale's mine, and it's theirs.
Yeah, we just gotta go see how many.
$15 to $20 EP. Ale's mine.
Ray is very reliable, the person that announced that.
North wall at 90 and is being hit.
Okay, going towards the north wall.
Oh, yeah, they got quite a bit of siege up on that. That's an impressive. It looks like a car dealership.
Oh.
Okay, we're going out to keep on the west side. I'm just dropping down here. We're going up these stairs on the mine side, and we're actually going to fix this mine on the way so that they can't leave camps in this area. Let's try to flip this quickly so we get in the action too.
Flags ours in 5.
Okay, we are leading. We're going east towards where the siege was.
Siege line is down.
Okay, we're going northeast where they're still fighting. I'm gonna proxy in 3, 2, 1, now. I'm going to northeast where their camp is. I'm working my way towards their camp. I'm locking people down on the way. Proxying again. 3, 2, 1, now. We're gonna dance around the camp until it's actually gone. Then we're gonna go northeast.
I do believe they've been removed.
SB. Let's go fix Bruma. That's the most likely point for them to actually res. Let's split on the flags. Oh, there's some reds here. Okay, that guy's down. I'm gonna go on the dolmen flag. Someone go on the northern, tell me who it is, and someone go on the merchant. Merchant person needs a friend.
I'll go merchant.
Thank you. No one has any eyes on any reds. You guys get to do a dolmen. Check your foods and weapon charges too. Yeah, you get to do the dolmen, and I think our Blessing of War is out, so we can also do Toadstool. Oh, Discord's not really mandatory, it's more recommended. It would be mandatory if we were actually coordinated.
I got enough trouble putting shoes on. I'm gonna coordinate? Good luck.
Okay, Dragonclaw's already burst, so we're gonna go there first. Kill this thing. We need to hurry. Be wary of bombers when you take the chest. Get a shield or a hot or something. I put a fear symbol on the chest. Okay, let's get to Dragonclaw. Ignore the resource for now. We want to get in on the keep action first, then we can clean resources and think about a boss buff.
Not exactly sure where it's flagged from. Front door is at 70%.
Well, there is siege here, so we could maybe set a ram just in case.
Sounds like a reasonably good idea.
It's probably faster than running around to keep looking for a breach. Especially if we get 6 people on the ram, still need a 6th, we have 5 now. We're at 59. If you have ballistas on you, throw a couple on the ground, please.
Not slotted. I was in full defensive setup for last night.
$17. 12, couple more hits with the ballistas. Okay, pick up the ballistas now. I'll pick up the ram. I'll really try to concentrate on remembering it's mine. Let's head to the inner door. Mages and menders first, they make fake negates. Siege around the ram if you can. This is my last ram again, I need to buy more.
Plenty of RAM. You want me to give it to you?
Nah, I have plenty of AP. I just don't have the inventory space to carry too many at a time.
Found where the port breach was.
Want to tell them that we're actually inside?
They're not hitting it. I think
Okay, someone left.
yeah, it's 28. Yes.
We have to remember to repair it after.
Whenever we got wall repair stuff slotted, I will go there soon. Shot there.
So, Commander, could I interest you in Crown when I leave in 13 minutes? Deep silence.
Commander, I would say no. Make her stay 14.
Do you hear me? Oh, okay.
Oh, we can hear you now.
Okay.
No, I am leaving in 12 minutes. Usually nobody wants Crown, but I'm thinking Commander might be persuaded into taking it.
I can do it. I got 14 feet or 14
Nice.
frames too, so we got
Okay, I'm picking up this ram. Go to the back flag, guys. Picking up RAM takes longer than a PhD. Let's flip these plants. I usually just do like 3 hours at a time max of PvP, because if I stay for longer, my brain kind of gets rewired. And then all my dreams are PvP and I don't really actually rest too well.
I stopped doing that after my first year. I know exactly what you're talking about.
I get that with lots of games. Like when I played a lot of Diablo, I would have dreams where everybody had health bars on top of them. Like everybody. Nobody in my dreams did not have health bars. And when I played a lot of Skyrim, I had dreams where I was picking up Nern roots.
It's funny when they overlap and you start having dreams of things that don't belong with each other.
Yeah, I get that a lot because like I never ever speak my native language really. So then when I have dreams that have like family members or old friends in them, they speak languages that they don't actually know. Just because my brain can't default to the language that they actually speak.
Oh, it's funny. I took, after taking 5 years of French when I was younger, every once in a while I'll have a dream it's completely in French. I wake up, I know exactly what's been said, but don't ask me to repeat any of it because even though I could probably repeat it, I don't even know what's been said.
Yeah, it's yeah, in my dreams my German is so much better than in my like actual life. Like I just speak German like there's no tomorrow when I'm dreaming, and then when I'm actually awake I'm like I can't actually ask for a cup of coffee without like mixing in Spanish prepositions or just making an ass of myself.
Google, order me a damned coffee in German.
Going lumber mill now. It happened to me the last time I tried to order food in Sweden in a restaurant. It came out like half Swedish and half Spanish, and then they just looked at me for a while and started speaking English to me, and I was like, please don't. Like, I know what the words mean. I can do this. You just have to endure me.
My personal favorite of Swedish, I've got a friend of mine who's still trying to pronounce the number 7 properly.
Shoe.
Yeah, exactly. It's like my mouth doesn't work that way.
Just say shoe, like shoe that goes on your feet, and it's pretty close.
She's like, no, but it's like shoe or something. I'm
Shoe.
Like, I can't do that. It doesn't work.
You just approximate.
Yeah, but I can't get away with that with her. It's kind of like I get myself in trouble for not doing it right. There's no good reward with that either.
Yeah, I've kind of been laughed at for my attempts to pronounce French, and then I'm kind of like holding back on those now.
French was easy for me. Spanish was relatively easy as far as the pronunciations and accents and everything else like that. Mine, like, Hebrew, I'm like,
I found Spanish extremely easy, but with French, there's like some sounds that I'm not entirely certain how to map them to sounds I know how to make, and then I kind of like map them wrong. Like I like make like sounds when it's actually not an and it's actually more like an oo, or more like an o, and I'm kind of like I have all these like intermediate vowels and I'm trying to map them correctly. And first I learn like with the lessons that I do are like French, and then I try the French to my best understanding with French Canadians, and then I just get laughed at.
oh yeah, 'cause that's a totally different.
But the written part's going pretty well.
There is one EP runner right here. That's why we didn't finish taking the farm.
Okay, we'll go back to the farm from the mine. But Swedish is still pretty easy, like in comparison with like Danish and Norwegian. The Swedish sounds are kind of simple. Danish is kind of next level. It's the same, but profoundly different. It's kind of like Spanish versus Portuguese, that suddenly all the sounds are kind of like rounded and weird.
That really messes
I hate it how anybody who speaks Portuguese understands every single word I say when I speak Spanish, but when they speak Portuguese to me, they have to slow down. They have to slow down so much.
Portuguese is a hard language, I think.
Whereas, surprisingly, with Italians, I could understand everything they said when they spoke Italian to me, but if I responded in Spanish, they would look at me like, "Are you insane?" And I was like, "This is close enough. I understand you. Why don't you understand me? It should be like symmetrical."
I'm sending my daughter to Italian school. I'm excited.
Nice. But this one time, I had this long flight next to a couple of Italian men, and I didn't really know too much Italian at the time myself, but they kind of didn't care, and it was around the time where we still get like free booze on the plane, so we just kind of like developed this intermediate language. We just kind of negotiated what words mean, and then we spoke this like Italian-Spanish mixture. And everybody understood everybody. Do we want to take Bruma as my last act today?
Sure.
Okay, going south again.
I'm gonna duck out. Thank you for food. Satu, thank you for leading.
Thank you for coming. We really needed the DPS at the time.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego.
Aviento.
Xin Chung Tao.
I'm just gonna throw my just whatever lingo I feel like throwing in this tonight.
Well, Emmy and I have been contemplating on running like different language raids, where the leader leads in like some other language, and everybody else does their best to try to kind of like follow up.
That would be so much.
And then you could do panic English in the chat, like if you just don't understand or you can't communicate. But on voice, you would need to try like your best pig Latin to try to catch up with whatever's being said.
That's right. Buddy of mine and I did that years ago. He actually got hired by Disney to do this at Disney World for a few years, and it was just how he'd phrase things. And it was, just he'd throw in stuff like move letters around, but throw something this because an L in there to make it work. So like Mickey Mouse became as if Mickey Mouse was. And we could literally have conversations, and you'd know exactly what the other person was saying because it didn't matter. You figured it out. You translated it. But you could do that so lost for so long. And you'd have people try it, and they're kind of like, well, yeah, what? But there are words you can't say like that in public.
But it's actually very popular, like among like impro theater thing, like the fake language speaking thing.
Oh yeah.
I remember they made us to do improv exercises that were like, even if you don't speak German, you needed to do like a German scene, or if you don't speak French, you just need to do a French scene, because the point was to convince the audience, even if you don't know. And try not to be like a stereotypical asshole. Like if it's Italian, you can't just like cite the entire menu of an Italian restaurant, but you need to try to like make sounds, like words sound like they're Italian, even if they aren't. It was actually kind of fun.
All of thinking myself with the Italian part is I'm like, yeah, so make sure you're going, it's Italy, not Sicilian. Italian sounds like a language. Sicilian comes more like you're a member of the New York Mafia.
I'm really good at the gesture part because I'm kind of like very for a Finnish person. I've moved my hands a lot when I talk. So then when I started learning stuff like Spanish and Italian, people thought I was like doing it to make fun of them. But I'm like I actually move my hands when I talk. Like this is not a joke.
Oh, I do it when I'm on the phone with people. People can be looking at me from wherever I am, and it's like, why are you doing this? Because I grew up in an Italian household, or Italian heritage. About half the family is Italian. I've got a little bit of the family that is New York, Eastern European Jew, and then there's the rest of them mix in there. So it's inevitable. If I sat on my hands, there's no chance that I could have one.
Well, I can have all kinds of conversations if I'm just like drunk enough not to care. Like the self-consciousness is the only thing standing between like me and Russian.
Oof.
That's tough.
Okay, Commander is now in command. I am heading to Southern and then out.
We head to Alice and see what's happening up there. Oh, this guy, you found him. Good job.
Don't forget to turn on your auto invite.
Actually, Didi. You always do a good job.
One day, that's for sure.
We could be much more efficient if we had a little bit steadier composition, but we do things. We die, but we also do things, and I think we got like over a 400k AP because I reloaded my UI once and I have over like 322 now.
Yeah, I got 318.
Dude, I've been here for what, maybe 40 minutes. I've picked up like 120.
Yeah, you came in on a 90. That was pretty good.
Yeah, that was glorious. That was kind of glorious. Yeah.
Also, go take a look at the Golden Vendor if you haven't. There's interesting shoulder pieces there. The rings weren't very exciting this time. And I shall see you guys at latest next Friday. También me despido de ustedes, por si alguien todavía sigue en el stream. So you guys can cuss all you want now, you're not being streamed anymore.